Good morning, everybody. Sitting here by the river, been up since early o'clock this morning, and I've just been so undone recently. And you ever know like those moments when you're undone and you're going, wow, what is next? Well, I didn't want to post something, and you have those moments and God's like, no, I said go ahead and do it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I drove out to the lake river early, but I wanted to talk about fairy tales are for you. And sometimes I just gotta laugh at myself. Have you ever had like those dreams that you said, I'm just gonna put on my shelf, or I can't believe in fairy tales, because there's not rainbows and unicorns everywhere? But the truth is, what if those fairy tales weren't simply just far off dreams or ridiculous thoughts that you had, but that they were actually blessings. They were actually entrustments that God wanted to give you. And it hit me, because for so long, there's been certain things in my life that I thought, I don't have time for fairy tales. And I sat down with a friend and she goes, why don't you? And I was like, well, maybe there's some lie I'm believing, but I don't believe that there was a season where I didn't believe I could have fairy tales, because I was irresponsible. It would be irresponsible to believe that much. But I want to have big dreams, big fairy tales. That's something only God can accomplish. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take sacrifice, but it's going to be worth it. I think about, there's things that I've held so close to my heart and said, God, I don't know if maybe that's a dream, because it's so much bigger than me. But isn't that what it's supposed to be? It's supposed to be so much bigger than you. It's supposed to be only things that God can do. And along the way, He'll give you grace, He'll give you insight to step into that. But once again, what if those fairy tales, those things that you set to the side and said, oh, it's too late, I'm too old, or I'm not strong enough, or I'll never be able to fit in that size clothes again, or I'll never be able to eat this way, I'll never be able to run again, or I'll never be able to do those things. There's so many things where we say I never, or what if happens. But what if God totally undoes your heart, and once again you take another step to go all in? Because it's about really going all in. And when we choose to go all in, we choose to say, God, I trust you, and I will unapologetically follow you. I will unapologetically believe that you want to do exceedingly abundantly above all we could ever ask or imagine. Is it easy? No. Have I cried? All these red, all these tired eyes? Lots of tears last night. Lots of tears saying, God, I am so undone by who you are. But I've made this thing in my heart and said, God, I will pursue you. I'll pursue your presence. I'll pursue your dreams, any cost. I'll stand up and say, I will, Lord. I will. And I just want to encourage you guys that God sees you. God knows you. And that there's those dreams that you've put on the shelf and are waiting. The time's coming. Get your hopes up. Get those dreams stirring in your heart again. Do whatever you have to do to be intentional to go for it. It's okay to have dreams. It's okay to pursue the Lord. So I encourage you guys to simply believe that God's going to do exceedingly and abundantly above all He could ever ask or imagine. He loves you, so believe in fairy tales. And today, I'm going to rock my unicorn shoes. Once again, have a great day. Follow me on Instagram at Unashamedly Unique, Facebook, and on my YouTube channel, Amy Griffin. Love you guys. Believe again.